If you thought that you're finished once you have shot all your footage, you're wrong. Now it's time for post-production phase. Without the post-production process, you simply have a raw video that may or may not tell the story you want to portray. Post-production gives the final picture to the film. You will be involved in at least a couple of steps of this process, whether you're a director, a producer, or editor. There are a lot of steps to go through, so let's get started. Before you do anything else after you finish shooting, make sure you have a trustworthy storage. Check if you have the space to store all the footage you just spent hours capturing. It can be a simple hard drive or a RAID, a combination of hard drives. RAID can be either internal or external to your computer. In addition to storing your footage, don't forget to make a backup and copy all your material to one additional drive. You can store this hard drive somewhere safe. In worst case scenario, if you lose some of your footage on your main drive, you will always have your backup to turn to. This can be a lifesaver. This gets us to the most crucial element, the editing process, primarily picture editing. Every edit starts with a plan. You can use your script to help you with editing, and if you made a storyboard during pre-production, it can also be helpful in this phase. If you didn't shoot with a script or a storyboard, now it is the time to come up with a plan for editing and telling a story for your video. Whether you will be collaborating with somebody on your project or you will be editing the footage yourself, make sure to go through all the footage, make notes on what are the good takes, and arrange a rough assembly of the scenes you wish to include in the film. Work with your rough assembly further, try different edits, play with the scenes. This will take however long it takes until you are completely happy with the picture edit. When you're finished, you will have a picture lock. There are many different editing programs you can choose from. You can choose to work with a simple app on your phone. You can try a bit more advanced programs such as DaVinci Resolve, which is still free to use, or you can try Adobe Premiere, the most popular editing software today. There are many online instructions on how to use different editing programs, and you can easily learn how to cut your footage and edit it into a film you want to show. The same goes with sound. The same way you cut your picture, you cut the sound. Be sure to make all the sound equal for the whole film. Sometimes we'll have recordings with different volumes. You can reduce and increase volume in order to mix it perfectly. Maybe you will want to add a sound effect to your film. These are called Foleys. Foley can be, for instance, a phone ring. You might have shot a picture of a phone, but you didn't record the audio of ringing. You will need to find a sound effect for phone ringing and add it in the moment you wished your phone rings. On internet, you can find free Foley databases, and you can download certain sounds from this database and import it to your film. You can play with different sounds and see where it gets you. If you decide on having a narration in your film, which is called voiceover, you can record your audio during post-production. You can use a microphone or your phone. Be sure to be in a perfectly quiet room and record your audio narration. Import it to your film and add in places you would like. While talking about sound, you must not forget about music. If you're a talented musician, you might want to compose an original song for your film. However, it is more likely you will search for music online. Famous songs are protected by copyright, so you cannot use them in your film without paying a lot of money for music rights. But there are a lot of websites with free stock music. Just search for royalty-free stock music, listen to different songs, and decide which ones you would like to edit in your film. Once this is done, you will mix all of your sounds, your dialogue, your sound effects, your voiceover and music to make the most enjoyable experience for your future audience. After your film is edited, you will want to add some colors to it. Most cameras shoot in raw video, which means recorded colors are very pale. Also, all of your shots probably won't match altogether. Some will have brighter lights than others. During color grading, you will make all colors equal and give new life to your film. While color grading is often expensive, there are cheap and even free options for beginners, and they are called LUTs. Search the internet for free LUTs, which will add cinematic style to your film. Once you have gone through every step of your editing, it is time for your film to be shown to others. For that, you will need to export it. Choose among formats your editing software is offering, but most widely known and used is H.264. You will get an MP4 file ready to be screened. It is now up to you where you want to show and distribute your film. I wish you all luck with distribution and marketing.